Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharva Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai. Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai. Shri Radha Madhav Ju Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Śrīla Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashutara Shata Shishimar Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Śrīla Gorkshoras Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Saptam Goswami Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai. Jai Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Dait Madhav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Pramod Puri Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. All the associates of Jagadguru Śrīla Prabhupada Ki Jai, and all the followers and disciples of those associates Ki Jai. Jai Shri Jai Śrīla Baldev Vijibhushan Prabhu Ki Jai. Śrīla Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Trai Ki Jai. Śrīla Krishnadas Kaviraj Gosai Pad Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadas Raghunath Shard Gosai Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai. Namachay Śrīla Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Kshetra Mandala, Goda Mandala, Raja Mandala, Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Sarva Abhishtapadata Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda Ki Jai. Shri Yamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai. Abhinna Vrindavan Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Jai Shri Purnamasi Yoga Maya Ki Jai. Shri Gopishwar Mahadev Ki Jai. Jai. All the Śrīnagatī songs of Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Wait, let me look at the calendar really quick. Sorry, I should have done it before. Okay, today's nothing. Jai Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Okay, so we'll do the Mangala Charan and then begin. 1 second, let me just share my screen. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Okay. Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Ti Vidito Koriya Gurvanvaye Bhato Bhanuriva Prabhata Gagane Yogora Sankirtanai Maya Varati Mingilo Daragatan Udritya Jiva Niman Krishna Prema Sudabdi Gahana Sukham Pradat Prabhum Tang Bhaje Vande Bhakti Vinodam Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastragya Samrajam Radharasa Sudhanidhim Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugavarayate Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vrishabhanusutanvitavamatanum Yamunatatanagaranandasutam Murali Kalagita Vinoraparang Bhaja Godruma Kanana Kunjavidum Smara Gauragadadara Kelikalam Bhava Gauragadadhara Pakshachara Shrinu Gauragadadhara Charukathang Bhaja Godruma Kanana Kunjavidum Tavaivasmi Na Jivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyaya Devi Tvam Nayamang Charanantikam Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Lakshai Kshiptascha Kamadhitaranga Madhe Kripa Maitvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanaravindam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Mañjulāli Didi, Nitai Mukeshji, Deepika Didi, Champak Mataji. Let me see on YouTube and Facebook who has joined. See, 8 devotees there, or no, 7 devotees there. I only see the names of people who write comments, but I see Raseshwari Mataji, Damayanti Didi. I'm guessing Indira Mataji is there, and then and everybody else who's watching right now, maybe Shripad Bhaktivedanta Sajan Maharaj is there as well. Dandavat Pranams Maharaj if you are. And also pranams to all the devotees watching in the future, like Shachi Devi, Jayadev Prabhu, Krishna Vallabha Didi, Ananda Pradayani Didi, Vrinda Didi, and Anuradha Mataji. Dandavat Pranams. Alright, so, and Haribol, Hari Mohini Didi, Hari Krishna. And Sarveshwari Mataji, Haribol. So, we are continuing our Bhaktivinoda-gīti-dhārā program, going through the songs of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura. We're going through the songs of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda, And yesterday we finished with, like, we went through the introduction song of Śrāṇāgati, and we went through some of the songs in Danya, mainly Amar Jivan, and we also went quickly through Nivedan Kori Prabhu. And then we were about to start, like, I wanted to go through Sarvasva Tomāra, but there wasn't so much time left, and I decided just to, let's just save it for today. And then I messaged my god sister, Mañjulāli Didi, who's with us right now. I messaged her and asked her if she could speak on Śrāṇāgati one day. And today was the best day for her. And she was asking if she could speak on Sarvasva Tomāra. And that was a song that we were just about to speak about. So it was like the perfect choice. So that was one of the most popular songs. Like, we went through the list of all the songs that everybody chose. And that was one of the very popular ones. So yeah, we'll have Mañjulāli Didi on to speak about Sarvasva Tomāra, and also anything else to do with Śrāṇāgati, even any other songs. And today I'm going to need to end the program a little bit early. Not way too early, but I think we have, like, I should end a little bit, we should end, like, the Jaidvani and everything a little bit before 8 a.m. because I need to book a bunch of train tickets. Yeah, if anybody needs to book train tickets for after Gaur Purnima time to Vrindavan, then you should do it right at 8 a.m. this morning. Because they have a new thing in India where you can only book train tickets 60 days before the train leaves. And for very popular days like that, like after Gaur Purnima, everybody's waiting at their computer before 8 o'clock. And then as soon as 8 o'clock hits, everybody tries to buy the tickets as fast as possible before they all get taken away. So yeah, if anybody needs to buy tickets, there are trains on the 5th and the 6th, good trains that go from Navadvip to Vrindavan. All right, sorry, that was probably didn't need to know that detail. Okay, so I think we have like 50 minutes for our program. All right, so Mañjulāli Didi, I'll hand it over to you. Oh, and for those of you who don't know Mañjulāli Didi, she's my god sister, and she's been living in India since Gurudev's time, and she she's translating books and Gurudev's books into Spanish, and yeah, I'll just hand it over to you now.
Jai, Dandavad pranams to everyone. Jai Śrīla Gurudev ki jai. So I'll not do again Mangalacharana because we already done it. So
no problem if you want to do your personal Mangalacharana also, but yeah, it's okay.
I just say Gurave Gorachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tat Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I am very grateful to be here. Actually, like Madhukar Prabhu was saying all these days, like the songs of Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura for us are like, really, this is our wealth. It's something so valuable for us. And I feel like to have a space to try to serve these songs and have a space to try to go deeper in these songs is something very special. So yeah, I personally, I'm trying to bring these songs to my life. So I feel very grateful to somehow try to do some service here. I remember one time one Vaishnava told me, like, really our life is to glorify Vaishnavas, to glorify their teachings, to try to like contemplate their teachings. So I feel very grateful to be here somehow. And so I was thinking before speaking this song, Sarvasva Tomāra, I just want to little more than like why is so important for us Śrāṇāgati. Just like little we can contemplate this, and then after we can enter to the song. Because actually this topic of Śrāṇāgati is essential in our spiritual life. So, and like these songs of Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura are big gate for us to come to this platform of surrender. And then, so I think it's like for encourage us even more to try to enter in these songs. I think it's very nice we can understand how necessary is Śaraṇāgati in our life. So in the art of sadhana, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Maharaj, he's saying, like when he's speaking about Śaraṇāgati, he's saying if we actually want to progress in our spiritual life, we need to study about Śaraṇāgati. So if we really are, because we want to come to that platform where we can serve the Lord. But if we want to serve the Lord really, like something that is pleasing the Lord, we need to enter in Śaraṇāgati. We need to study Śaraṇāgati. We need to come to this platform. So that's why I really like studying the songs of Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura. It's not just like, oh, maybe something nice, and this is essential for our spiritual life. Like if we really want to come to what Mahaprabhu came to give us, if we want to enter in the teachings of Rupa Goswami and all our Guru Varga, we need to come to this platform of Śaraṇāgati. It's from there where we will be able to hold everything. So I personally, when I like to see Śaraṇāgati, I really connect very strongly with the words of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj. His words are so strong and powerful in relation to Śaraṇāgati. So, so first and before that, one thing is like, what is this Śaraṇāgati? If someone put it in like very simple words, actually, when we have faith, this faith will be shown, like internally we have faith, and externally this is shown as Śaraṇāgati. There's what in the scripture is been told, no, Sacha Śaraṇāgati Lakshanam. No, when there is faith, no, when someone has actually that transcendental faith in devotion, this will be shown in Śaraṇāgati. So Śaraṇāgati is the external symptom of that faith. So we can understand that actually Śaraṇāgati and faith are not something that is separate. And actually the only real qualification for devotion is faith. So while we don't have Śaraṇāgati or faith that are all together, like we're really not even able to enter in this path of devotion, really. So, and then Śaraṇāgati, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj, like in very simple words, he said like Sarva Bhave Bhagavata Ashraya, like in all ways, in all aspects, taking full shelter of the Lord. And then, but like there is one explanation Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Maharaj do. I'll try to explain with my own words. I think sometimes it's more easy than just reading what he says. So we know he always speaks about three planes. There's the plane of exploitation, the planes of renunciation, and the plane of dedication. So the service to the Lord is totally in this plane of dedication. Like in these other two planes, there is no way to actually serve the Lord. But only in the plane of dedication, we can actually establish ourselves in that loving service to the Lord. So the plane of exploitation is based in pratishtha, like when we are trying to look for our own being, we the center, and be like we the everything. So while there is like this pratishtha is what is permeating all this plane of exploitation, everything in the plane of exploitation is acting due to like deeply very core. That's why it's the most difficult thing to give up, is that desire of pratishtha. When the moment we will be able to give up this desire of pratishtha, means we give up this plane of exploitation and we've been able to enter in the plane of dedication. Though this is like a process, no, it's not a thing like, oh, today I give up desire of pratishtha and that's done. No? Like we are giving it literally like gradually, little by little by little by little. No? So, but how is the only way we will be able to give up this desire of pratishtha? In the way we are surrendered. Because like this plane of exploitation, it's made of this pratishtha, but that plane of dedication is made of that faith, that surrender. So only in the way that I can, in the way I'm developed that surrender, that faith, in that measure, our desire of pratishtha is also going less and down and down. Because also in simple words, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj says, what is surrender? Śaraṇāgati means when we connect directly with this common interest, means Krishna's desire. When we are like completely connected with Krishna's desire, this is Śaraṇāgati. So when we will be acting, thinking, and being in a way that everything is according to Krishna's will means like everything that we do is pleasing to Krishna. This is Śaraṇāgati, and this is the platform of bhakti. No, that's why Śrīla Bhakti-Rakshashya Goswami Maharaj explains very nicely. Like we can be doing Shravan, Kirtan, like we are hearing Katha, we're speaking, we're singing, we are remembering, we are doing parikrama, so many activities, different limbs of devotion. But these limbs, they are just forms. Is it? But to bring them life, like to give life to all these activities, Śaraṇāgati need to be there. That's why Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura says, no, Bhakatera Pran, like the life of a devotee is Śaraṇāgati. We say Atyanta Durlava Pran Kori Varedan, Shikaya Śaraṇāgati Bhakatera Pran. No, like Mahaprabhu came to give this Atyanta Durlava Prem, that prem that is Atyant extremely rare, like extremely difficult to achieve. But to give this first, Sikaya Śaraṇāgati Bhakatera Pran, there is no like we want to achieve the highest thing, but for that, we need to first like give life to that devotion, learn this, not just learn, like being in our life, that Śaraṇāgati, that is the life of devotion. So Śrīla Bhakti-Rakshashya Goswami Maharaj explains that all this, we can be singing, like doing kirtan or Shravan or all these different limbs of devotion, but if they are not with surrender, they just forms, they just formality. But only when we will do all these different limbs of devotion with surrender, then is bhakti. And actually he says something very beautiful. Someone who is surrendered, everything they do is bhakti. They thinking, they're walking, everything is devotion. Why? Because they are fully connected with the will of the Lord. So everything they do is pleasing to the Lord. So everything they do is bhakti. So for me, like whenever I'm thinking about devotion, about Śaraṇāgati, I think it's like a very, very important for us that we understand like Śaraṇāgati is something essential for us. Like we really need to work so hard to somehow make our life fully surrendered to the Lord. And Śrīla Bhakti-Rakshashya Goswami Maharaj also says, like for us, Krishna right now is not something that it's far, we cannot relate. So first, actually, our surrender should be to Guru and Vaishnavas, because by surrendering to Guru and Vaishnavas, then we will be able to surrender. They will offer us the lotus feet of Krishna, the devotees of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Radha Krishna. So, and then we will be, because Śaraṇāgati also in one way is like when I'm surrendered to someone, I can connect with their heart. You know, the heart becomes one. You know, that's why Gurudev will say like a flute. You know, like a flute, empty flute, and Guru can play whatever sound he wants, whatever melody he wants, whatever is his desire becomes our desire. You know, so then, so really with this hope, for me personally, this song is very, very dear to the heart because. Many years ago, there was one Vaishnava, he came here. His name is Jati Maharaj. He's a disciple of Bhakti Buddha Shroti Maharaj, a disciple of Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Ṭhākura. And he came, he was here in Gopinath Bhavan for some days. And then one of those days, it was like a very difficult day. We have like Krishna test us. I was with one devotee and Krishna test us very much. Like we have so much difficulty. And then there was a darshan. We couldn't get it because we were trying to get some books. It was the Madhurya Kadambini. They needed to arrive to Navadip. And then everything got like a very complicated. So we were like hours with these people of them sending the I don't know, we say like the male people. And then like and we missed fully the whole darshan, and we were like so sad. We know like everyone was there, and we could not even bear. We're just fighting with a person so he can make like he didn't even know where our books that were going to Navadip were, you know. So then finally we came back late, and we were like both feeling really sad. But we say, okay, let's at least let go and do pranam to his room. You know? So then we came and we do pranam to him. And both we were like very much like crying, like we were like both very emotional. And so then the servant came out and he said like, what happened? And then my friend, she explained to him what happened. And he said, oh, wait, I will ask him, maybe you can come now. So then he entered to this Vaishnava and he asked these two girls, he explained what happened and said, can they come? And they said, yes, they can come. So we both came there. And I remember like this experience was like this gift that I feel like Guru give us in our life sometimes, because this is all arranged by Sri Guru. No? So I felt like Gurudev somehow gave this gift. Like after we have so much trouble trying to do some service, I feel like he gave this gift. So then we came to him. And then I asked him, like, how can I make my relation with Sri Guru strong? How can I like come close to Guru? How can I know like the heart of my Guru and like working in a way that I can serve him really, like according to what he wants from me? And then Maharaj's answer, I don't remember everything, but one thing that I remember very strong, he told me like every single day you should sing 2 songs. So first he said you should sing this Shri Guru Charana Padma, Kevalavakati Satma. He said every day. And he said when you're singing, just also contemplating the meanings and like, because this song is actually very strongly about how merciful is Sri Guru. And how can I make myself close to Guru? How can I take shelter to Guru? As more I understand how merciful he is, how much he's giving us in our life, how he's actually taking care of everything, more I can come close to him, more I can try to connect with his heart. And then, also if someone goes through this song, it's actually amazing. It's very beautiful, everything that is there. But the second song he told me is this song, Sarvasva Tomāra. He said you should sing every single day this song for your Guru. No, because actually the songs of Śaraṇāgati, same as Śrīla Bhaktivinoda-Ṭhākura are saying, actually we need to surrender to Krishna, but our stage to surrender to Krishna is a little far. First, we need to take shelter in Sri Guru. And these songs of Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, I don't know if all, but many of them, actually they can be sung also to Sri Guru, like we are taking shelter of Sri Guru. So personally, that's why like when Madhukar Prabhu told me, oh, do you want to speak something? I felt like anytime we have the chance to do some service, we should be very happy to do it. No? So I felt, okay, let's try, even though I have no qualification or nothing, but I just felt like, okay, I want to somehow these Vaishnavas show that like if we want to come close to Sri Guru, if we want to make our relation with Sri Guru strong, somehow we can take shelter in this song. So I feel like this was a very precious gift. So I feel like that's why I wanted to share this song. And then I don't know if you want, I have not even computer or anything, but I just have the song next to me, but I'll just be explaining the song little by little. I don't know if you wanted to put it or just like this.
Sure, yeah, I could put it on the screen, and then when you start speaking, I can put your thing. Oh yeah, I just need to open up the file. 1 second. And sorry. Here, 1 second. Let me just Sarvasva Tomāra. There it is. Okay.
Okay. So this song of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, actually in our songbook is there in Atmaniveda, like completely surrender myself, but also like in the book of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is considered as Godruma, so we somehow can in both. So here, first he's saying Sarvasva Tomāra Charane Sampiya. This is a really, actually he's using this word Sarvasva. Sarvasva means everything. But I feel like when we sing these songs, we try and like, for me, I always try to have some kind of meditation there. So I feel like when we are saying Sarvasva, means I give in my body, my mind, my words, even can be deeper than that. I can give all my desires, all my aspiration, all my energy, all my everything, or Gurudev or Bhagavan. Tomāra charana means like at your feet, no? Sampiya, I'm offering.
Mañjulāli,
When
I'm
you
just
surrender.
sorry to cut you off. But I'm just wondering the word sarvasva. I'm just thinking about this now. I never really thought about it before. But sarva is all, and swa is my, right? So like everything that is mine, right? Do you think it might be broken like that? Everything that is mine. Sarva.
Yeah. So everything, and this is the mood of surrender. When I'm like I am giving my everything. Like Gurudev say, like it's not like we are giving everything and like I giving you all my things, but I keeping the key, not like I'm giving everything, even my aspirations, my desires, my life, my time, my everything to your lotus feet. Charani Sampiya, I'm surrendering this, I offering this at your lotus feet. So
can I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
Which is this is in Śaraṇāgati? Which section and which number? I wanted to look in my book.
In the songbook, it's in Atmanivedan, is the first song. In the Madhukar's songbook is in the 205 page.
And then if you're looking at Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura's Śaraṇāgati, you said it's in Gopturite Varanam, right? Like if you're looking in the Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Śaraṇāgati book, so it's different in the songbook as it is in Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura's original book.
So then, if we want to come to this platform of surrender, this should be a first thing. Like I'm giving my everything, like Gurudeva, or no, then Bhagavan. So I'm offering my life, my thoughts, my body, my speech, my energy, my everything at your lotus feet. And Porechi Tomāra got it. So Porechi actually means like to fall, no? Like to, but I'm like, I'm prostrating that at your home. No, I'm coming. Actually here, Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura in a very sweet way is explaining this mood of surrender. Because he's taking the position, I'm a dog, you know, but dog has one quality that is very special. The dog is very loyal, so loyal. Like if anything, like actually any dog that someone connected with someone and feels like this is my master, he's loyal for life. Like the dogs are really, really loyal. So then he's saying like, I'm coming there, I'm remaining there at your door, you know. And then Tumito Thakur, you are my Thakur. Thakur means someone who is worshipable. You are my Lord. You know, you are the you are worthy of my worship. You are the object of all my worship. And then Tomāra Kukur, and I am Tomāra Kukur Bolia Jana Homore. So here, even though Tomāra Kukur, I can say like I am your dog, but actually Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is saying even something more deep. He say Bolia Jana Homore. Bolia means like you please consider me or accept me as your dog. Like he's actually praying. I can feel myself I am your dog, but I need that you consider me as your dog, that you accept me as your dog, you know, because the same thing is like when we see Goptrite Varam, it's like I'm accepting the Lord, he's my maintainer. But a relationship is from both sides. It's never like one side going. So it's like, I want you or my Lord, but I also want you to accept me as your servant. So we are praying here, at least for me, I just always pray to Guru, please, please, like from that you can consider me, really like accept me as your dog, the dog there at your feet that is like always there ready to do whatever you want. I do for you. So and then so you can go a little up.
I'm just imagining like with a dog, you know, the master of the dog throws the ball and the dog runs to get it and brings it back to the master and the dog throws it again and the dog like excitedly brings it. So like whatever Guru tells you to do, just do it. And he tells you to do another thing, you do it with all that enthusiasm and you come back to him like, what's next? You know,
Yeah, actually, this is what you are like explaining. This mood is also explained here in the song. For me, when I contemplate, we will see just this little more ahead. But yeah, that's also something with the dog. They are always like so ready to do whatever is needed to do, you know. So then he's saying, when we are taking shelter of someone, because in this world we have so many tensions, like, oh, I need to take care of this, or I need to like worry for this. Normally we are worried about things that like we may need or what will happen, this and that. But when someone has a shelter and has like shelter so powerful as Guru or Bhagavan, then there's no more worries. There's no more like fear. There's no more like anything. So here say, Bandi Anikate, you will bind me like close to you. And this is because someone we can think like, oh, who will want to be bound? Like it's not, but actually in this mood of surrender, I actually want to depend of you. I want to be bound for you. I like, you know, because sometimes one can think like, oh, being a servant or being like a submitted to someone is something not so nice you. But actually in surrender, there is a nectar. It's so like, imagine when you don't need to worry about anything. Like I am fully dependent of you, you know, like you're fully taking care of me. I don't need to worry. I don't need to think in anything. I just need to like flow with whatever you want, just flow with that, you know, and then no more tensions. I just need to like be the instrument you want me to be. I just need to be whatever you want me to be. Nothing more than that. So I say, that's why bandiya nikate, like I will be fully bound by you. I will be fully dependent to you. Nikate means actually very close, and bandiya means being bound. But for me, when I meditate in this, I just like to meditate, like I will be fully dependent of you, always like very close to you, in even if not physically, but at least in heart, you know. So then amare palive, and you will be the one who is palive means like you were the one who will be maintaining me. And Rajiva Tomāra dvare. Rajiva means like I will stay there at your door. You know? Like someone fully dependent of you, I will just be there at your door. Madhukar, now we're seeing, we don't see anymore the song.
Sorry, I forgot I was sharing my screen. I was just thinking about the tickets I need to book, and so I was thinking I just get it set up now, and I forgot I was sharing my screen. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Everybody saw my password. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, sorry. So now in this next line is saying Pratipa Janere Ashite Nadivo. Rakibo Garera Pare. So here is saying Pratipa Janere, all those people who are antagonists, no? Asite Nadiva, I will not allow them to enter. Like I will be always standing at your door, very close to you, and I will not allow anyone who is opposite to you to come here. But for me, when I think in this, I also think it's like not just people, you know, like, but anything that is coming close to you, to your conception, that is not according to you, that is not, that is opposite to what you are bringing and everything. I will put this, like, I will not allow this to enter. I will keep all these things very, very far. Like I like to meditate, like Swarup Damodar. You know, Swarup Damodar, he was like, he will never allow that anything that gives pain to the heart of Mahaprabhu come to him. He will never allow anything that is improper to come there. So I feel like it's in the service of Guru, it's just like I will not allow anything that is opposite to what you give us, no, to that pure devotion, to that pure line of Mahaprabhu to come to your conceptions. No? And then, but also in one way we can think is like, I remember one time when she was asking, and but like the Vaishnavas, the Guru, they are so merciful, you know, so everyone should come to them, you know, even those who are opposite, somehow they will be changed, you know. But actually, in one way, sometimes when the Vaishnava, it's like strong and can be even neglectful to someone, this is also their mercy. Because if they are open at that time, that person may commit offense, you know. But so then the Vaishnava, for some time, they give mercy from far until they can change that person, and then they can come with a faithful, because if we don't come with a faithful way to the Vaishnavas or to the Lord, somehow we can be very offensive. You know? So then that's why also, like, I will keep them far, and that's also part of mercy. I'm just keeping them far to doing some offense to something like a. So that's at least for me how I like to meditate when it's in that part of the song. So now the next verse, actually, it's like very, very sweet. It says, Tava Nijajan. Here, actually, even though I sing to Gurudev, but then in this part, I always like to pray to Krishna, no, to Mahaprabhu. So it says, Tava Nijajan means like, oh, your people, your own devotees. No, I just feel like Gurudev or all our Guru Varga, these are the Nijajan of the Lord. No? And it says, Prashada Sevya. We know prasada means like the food that we've been offered to the Lord, that is His mercy. But actually, prasad means actually the mercy of the Lord. So all the mercy of the Lord that they are serving. So all the, even like when they are relishing all these different pastimes of the Lord, they are relishing all these different relationship of the Lord, they are relishing all this ras, no? This is also part of the prasad of the Vaishnava. So uchista raki veyaha. Uchista means like those remnants, when your servants, they are serving, they're honoring that prasad, that mercy of you, whatever they are keeping, rakiba means whatever they will keep of that remnant, you know. And Gurudev will say, like, this is, I think it's like very, very special to think, like, even normally we think in remnants of Vaishnavas, the remnants of their prasad, the food they have taken, but even deeper is to think the remnants, their harikatha, you know. So, because actually this is the most valuable remnants of Vaishnavas, and it's so because the remnants, that is the food prasad from Vaishnava, only very few they can get, you know. But these remnants of his harikatha is open to everyone. Anyone who has the heart to keep it, actually they giving their heart in that harikatha, you know. So Amara Bhojan Parama Ananda. So Amara Bhojan means like this will be how I maintain in myself. So I think we can think like, oh, I will live my whole life by taking prasad, no, the prasad, the remnants of your servants, only the remnants of your servant. But also we can think like in the same way with the harikatha, you know, what I will maintain my life, what will be the thing that is holding my life is the words of my Gurudev, the words of my Guru Varga. This will be my main thing that is sustaining my life, that is maintaining my life, you know, because the body can be maintained, but if the heart, if the soul are not properly, then what is there, you know? So the way I will sustain my life really is just by the remnants of my Guru and my Guru Varga. That means their words, their conceptions, their teachings, no? So Parama Ananda, with supreme happiness, Ananda, like not just that I will honor this, like I can honor in a very neutral way, but no, I will honor these things supremely happily, supremely grateful, like so, like wow, this is the most beautiful and amazing thing that I have. Like very happily, I will take Pratidina Have Taha. Like every Pratidin means every day. Have Taha. Like every day, I will take this. No? So this should be our way of living. Like a person who is surrendered is only living of the mercy of the Vaishnavas, of the mercy of the Lord, not just like to maintain this body, but to maintain our life, our emotions, our mind, our everything should be only maintained by the mercy of them, by what is being given by them. They should, and then also taking these things with supreme happiness. So when I will be that like that day that we can come to this platform, that the only thing that I taking inside my body is the mercy of the Lord. I'm not like watching any, because actually taking, it's also not just the sense of the tongue, like with all the senses, that I'm not hearing, I'm not seeing, I'm not doing anything that is taking something other than the mercy of the Lord. The only thing that I will take inside myself, it's only the mercy and the remnants of servants of the Lord. So I just really always like to try to contemplate in that way. And so maybe you can put a little up. So this line is, I feel like what Madhukar was saying, when the dog, they throw the ball and the dog runs there and bring it back, you know. So I just feel like for me, when I meditate this, I really like to contemplate like this. You say Boshiya, like if I'm sitting, or Shuya, like the dog, it just lay down, you know, like when I'm laying down or where I'm sitting, because normally you'll see a dog or is moving or is sitting or is laying down. So Tomāra charane chintivo satata ami, no? Chintivo satata, like I always, satata means like all the time. Chintivo, like I will meditating, I will be remembering Tomāra charana, your lotus feet. Like doesn't matter where I am, even if I'm sitting or I'm laying down or here or there, I will always, always, always remembering your lotus feet. You know, I will always be remembering your service. And then this is my favorite line of all the song. It's a nachite, nachite. Like, you know, when you call the dog like start moving the whole body. It looks like he's dancing, you know, it's like becomes so excited that he like his whole body moves and then it comes like so happily, you know. I always like feel like this nachite, nachite, and this nachite, nachite, actually, it's a very deep understanding. Like, because he say nachite, nachite, nikate jaivo, jakana dakive to me. So dakive to me, when you will call me, you know, when the Lord, or our Guru, or our Vaishnavas, they will say like, oh, come to do this service. Nikate jaivo, I will come close to you, but how? Nachite, nachite. Nachite, nachite means like dancing, dancing so happily, so eager. This nachite, nachite for me, it feels like when I will be so eager, I will be waiting when my Guru will say like, do this service. And when he will ask me, I will come running and dancing and like so happily, you know. And if we contemplate this even deeper, our spiritual life depends of having this sebonmuke. Sebonmuke means like this inclination to serve that is naturally coming to us, that we have the desire to serve. So this is the nachite. Like when we will be fully inclined to serve, we actually like waiting and we are wanting to serve, because Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura says like actually to get Krishna is not difficult, but we don't want. We want so many other things, but the moment we will actually want to serve Krishna, it's just there next to us. So this wanting of serve, this desire, this aspiration, this inclination to serve is actually the jewel of a servant. No, the most valuable thing of a servant is this eagerness.
Looks like Mañjulāli Didi, she's frozen, huh? Oh, hopefully her internet comes back soon. I'm just, I was a little bit just, Haribol, Mañjulāli Didi?
Yeah.
You cut out for maybe like a minute.
Oh no.
But now you're back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, maybe the connection. So I don't know until where you heard, but I was explaining, maybe I'll just say again, because this is a very important point. So I think this nachite, actually for me, like when I meditate in this, I always think in this sebonmuke, this mood of like being fully inclined to serve of the Lord. Because actually, we even know like if only we will be able to serve Nam and to serve Guru and Vaishnavas when we will be sebonmuke, when we are like fully inclined to serve, when this desire to serve will come in our heart. So here we are praying, when I will be like this, like nachite, when I will be so eager, whenever Guru will ask me something, I will like Madhukar thought, like I will be like that dog running there and then just wanting to like, how can I serve you? How can I please you? So when this mood will be in my heart, that I will be dancing happily coming to serve you whenever you ask me, whatever you ask me, even if you ask me something that I don't like, that I cannot, like it's fully far from what I like, it's my nature, anything, I just ready to do everything for you. Anything that is pleasing to you, this is my life, So yeah, literally, this line is the line I love the most. So we can go to the last verse. So it's and I think it's a Nijara Poshan Kabuna Bhavivo. Like I will, Nijara Poshan means like my own maintenance. Nijara means my own, and Poshana means like maintenance. Kabuna Bhavivo. I will not be like absorbing thinking about how to keep this body, this will come like automatically. I will not be like, because we are very much in this bodily conception. But when I will be so eager to serve the Lord that I will even forget, this will be something secondary. Now it's like the bodily conception and like things that are needed for the body, and like this is very prominent for us. But when I will be so much absorbed in service, so much absorbed in thinking in you, in what you give me, in your conceptions, that all this will be just something secondary, that not something that I'm neglecting, but something that I know that it will come by itself because you are maintaining it. But my focus will be not there. What will be my focus is a rahibo bhavera bhar. Like I will be fully absorbed in bhav, in all these transcendental emotions in relation to the Lord. Like this is where my absorption will be. So I think like this means like this is why this surrender is so beautiful, because in the way that we are surrendered to the Lord, then everything to this material world, our connection to the body, our connection to these material things, start getting less and less and less. They don't have importance, and my main only importance is the service, is all that nectar that there is in that, all that affectionate exchange with the Lord, So then rahibo bhavera bhare, like when I will be only absorbed in your service, in pleasing you, in doing and thinking and being in a way that is just pleasing you, and everything else just to the side, like by itself will happen, And then so Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, then he's praying, Bhaktivinoda Tomāra Palaka Baliva Varana Kore. So here actually Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is saying like, I am accepting you. Bolia means like I'm accepting you. Varana, I'm accepting you as my maintainer. You are my Tomāra Palako. You are my maintainer. You are my. So that's why somehow this song is also there in Koprite Baran. And this is the main limb of surrender. Like we can have, I am accepting things that are favorable for devotion. I'm rejecting the things that are not favorable. And I have faith that my Lord will protect me. I can have this very disposition that is very humble and giving to the Lord. But this active part of I am accepting you as my maintainer is very essential. Like everything else is just to nourish this. Like I have all these things following just to actually acknowledge you are my protector, you are my maintainer, you are my everything. I'm fully your dependent. And so here at the end, Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is saying, so I am accepting you as my maintainer. You're means in one way saying I'm fully dependent of you. You can do whatever you wish with me. Yeah, I'm just you're my everything. So yeah, somehow I wanted to share this song. Sorry, I hope it was something like that can be helpful for everyone. I personally feel like to try to get this life of surrender, and in that platform trying to serve the Lord and Guru, it's something so beautiful. And really, Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura's songs are so powerful and so beautiful. If we contemplate every word, it has so much things there, and we somehow, the mood that he put in these songs can come in our life, can come in our way of being. Our life is successful, So I really hope that somehow one day I can serve these songs. I can make my heart one with these songs. I can have this mood of nachite nachite. I just like so eager to go and serve Siguru and Vaishnavas and the Lord, and so eager and just living only from their mercy. So yeah, I think it's with this I finish. Sorry, I pass to you. Pranams to everyone. Very well.
Haribol, thank you. That was so beautiful. And it's really nice to see different devotees' appreciations of these different songs of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura also. Maybe I'll have Kishori Mohan Prabhu on one day, and I'll have different devotees also, because it's really beautiful to see also those songs that are especially dear to each devotee. So, but yeah, that thank you so much. I'm now, I was worried about the time before because of the tickets, but now I just got a message that the train ticket's tomorrow, so I don't need to worry about the finishing early today, just now. But I was a little bit, sorry, but in the middle there, I went to set everything up so that right when it was 8, I could, click purchase, but now I'm going to do it tomorrow. But yeah, Jai Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura ki Jai. Maybe now we've gone through the whole song. Maybe now we can sing it. So I'll share my screen and we can sing the song together. This song is in the meter called Lagu Tripadi, which is the same meter for Gurudev Kripabandhu Diya, for Ohe Vaishnav Thakur, for Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana. So if you know how to sing any of those songs, then you could use on any of those melodies for this. And there are different ways you can sing it. I'm gonna do it this way. I'll sing it na 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 na. We'll sing it like that. And that's something with these songs. Because there are so many different moods in these songs, so different melodies bring out different moods. And it doesn't mean, like for many songs, especially Śrīla songs, there sometimes you'll want to use a different melody than you normally sing for a particular song, and like depending on which kind of mood of the song. I mean, all the melodies are there to serve the meaning of the words, right? So. But also there's so much, like so many, these songs encompass so many types of feelings and things like that. So then at the time that feels appropriate, like for Gurudev Kripa Bundadia, there's like 5 different melodies that I use for that song depending on what feels appropriate at that time. And so anyhow, just wanted to mention that. Okay. Sarvasva Tomāra charane sampiya porechi tomar ghare tumi to ठाकुर tomar kukur boliya jano ho more Sarvasva Tomāra charane sampiya porechi tomar ghare tumi to ठाकुर tomar kukur boliya jano ho more বাঁধিয়া নিকটে আমারে পালিবে রহিব তোমার দ্বারে প্রতিপজানে রে আসিতে না দিব রাখিব করের পারে বাঁধিয়া নিকটে আমারে পালিবে রহিব তোমার দ্বারে প্রতিপজানে রে আসিতে না দিব রাখিব করের পারে তব নিজ জন প্রসাদ সেবিয়া উচ্ছিষ্ট রাখিবে যাহা আমার ভোজন পরময়ানন্দে প্রতিদিন হবে তাহা প্রতিদিন হবে তাহা প্রতিদিন হবে তাহা উচ্ছিষ্ট রাখিবে যাহা বসিয়া শুইয়া তোমার চরণ চিন্তিব সতত আমি নাচিতে নাচিতে নিকটে যাইব যখন ডাকিবে তুমি বসিয়া শুইয়া তোমার চরণ চিন্তিব সতত আমি নাচিতে নাচিতে নিকটে যাইব যখন ডাকিবে তুমি যখন ডাকিবে তুমি যখন ডাকিবে তুমি চিন্তিব সতত আমি নিজের পোষণ কভু না ভাবিব রহিব ভাবের ভরে ভক্তি বিনোদ তোমারে পালক বলিয়া বরণ করে নিজের পোষণ কভু না ভাবিব রহিব ভাবের ভরে Bhaktivinoda Tomāre palaka boliya varana kore boliya varana kore boliya varana kore rahibo bhavera bhore boliya varana kore boliya varana kore rahibo bhavera bhore Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Jaya Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Jai Radha Vinod Bihari Radha Vinod Bihari Radhe Jai Guru Jaya Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Bhaktivinoda Jai Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Bhaktivinoda Jai Gurudeva Jai Gurudeva Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai Jai Srila Param Gurudev Ki Jai Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai all the associates of Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai all the kirtan, all the Śrīla songs of Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol Vrindai Tulsi Devai, Priyai Keshavashacha, Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi, Satyavatai Namo Namaha, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat Pranams Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Mañjulāli Didi, Chatamai Mataji, Sarveshwari Mataji, Nitai Mukeshji, Deepika Didi, Champak Mataji. And on YouTube and Facebook, let me just look really quickly. Oh, sorry. And I see Aseshwari Mataji, Damayanti Didi, Hari Mohini Mataji, Nandini Didi. I'm guessing Indira Mataji is there, and all the devotees. I see there are 10 devotees there. I only see the names of people who wrote comments, but pranams to all of you. Also pranams to all the devotees watching in the future, like Shachi Devi, Jayadev Prabhu, Krishna Vallabha Didi, Ananda Pradayani Didi, Vrinda Didi, Anuradha Mataji, and everybody else. Jai. Dandavat pranams. Thank you so much for joining. And tomorrow we will continue going through more songs of Śaraṇāgati. Is there anything that anybody wants to mention? Any other points or questions or anything before we end the stream for today? Okay. So, see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mañjulāli Didi. That was, let me just look at the comments really quickly. Oh, Nari Hari Prabhu. Alright, Chatamai Mataji is saying, what is it? An excellent class, Mataji is very engaging. Please request her to guide us again. Yes, Mañjulāli Didi is always, yeah, maybe another day also in this program. Because because next week we'll go through the Upadesh, all the songs, instruction songs by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, and maybe we can have, well, we'll have to see if that works for Mañjulāli Didi's schedule, but maybe we can have for every week one topic. And Nri Hari Prabhu says, Pranams Mañjulāli Didi, thank you so much for your inspired dissertation. Most wonderful realizations is as there is parallel with the meaning of Kinkari, eagerly awaiting what service I can do. Yes, Kinkari, right? That means what I do, what do I do, what do I do? That's the meaning of a servant and the Lord's dog. Jai. Haribol. Alright, so see you all tomorrow. I'm just now remembering there's a class that Srila Gurudev gave also, the abandoned dog. Anyways, it's now getting late, so maybe that just came to my head right now. So maybe you can also read that tomorrow, because that's also, I think, kind of related. All right, and tomorrow we'll continue. I think maybe tomorrow we'll go through. We looked through the chart of the most commonly picked songs. One was Manasa Deha Geha, other was Atmanivedan. That one, I think 11 people chose Atmanivedan from that list, and we'll see. And so many people chose Radha Kunda Tata also. So we'll continue going through all those songs tomorrow. Right. Jai Shri Radhe. Haribol.